Well, Mr. Peter Walsh, it's the chip and run shot. We've got a 7-iron out and we're just off the edge of the green and we had about 30 metres to the hole across the green. We're about 1 metre off the edge, or 1 yard off the edge. So chip and run there. We're just going to look at your technique, see the length of your stroke. A nice rhythm to it, I know that. Continued on to about there. Okay. We look at the length of stroke that I'm using. Oops, we've got to go back, going the wrong way. So we go this way, little forward press, take away. That's the end of my stroke. Now, that's because basically in the start of the swing, if you look, a little forward press, you can just see a little hip turn, and then when the takeaway, there's more hip turn this way. So you notice where my left knee went. The left knee came out this way. Okay, now let's just look what yours does. It's all to do with hand and hip connection that controls the length of your stroke. If you do it with your hands and arms separate to the body, then you overswing. If you overswing on these little shots, it'll carry its way all the way through to longer pitch shots and full swings. So we want to control. Now, you got a forward press, but you're doing it from the right knee, aren't you, on the right side? Yeah. So when I do it, it's the hands and the left hip and left knee more. Now, when you go back from there, a little bit of a sway, you see? See, it just sways a little bit over that side. Yep. Yeah. And your hands and arms just open up across your body. Then a little bit of sway that way. So we just got to square your stance up again, just like the pitching. We want a square stance with chip and run and pitch shot to start with, just a basic shot, and let the body turn as if in a barrel, and then open door, closed door. Now, looking at these swings, the setup, it was interesting. Your ball was, if we looked at our eyes in relation to the real ball, we both had our left eye above the ball. Yep. Okay, so our head in relation to the ball was the same. I had a square stance, and what I learned from this, just giving you this little lesson, is that I should have had the ball back just a little bit. Right, yeah. And that would that takes the pressure off of hitting a fat shot. You've adjusted, you've had the ball a little bit too far back. It went with the open stance. Yep. So we square your stance up, move the ball a little forward, and put your weight over on your left side. That's start one. Okay. And then we're going to learn to take the club away, handle and hip together. Yep. Even on these very small shots, you want your hips to go with your hands. The hips rotate. Then you can control the pace of your swing, because the big muscles of the hips and the legs are not going to get too fast under pressure. So it'll be able to smooth out the start of your swing, and it'll stop you from overswinging. And then basically once you're connected in the backswing with your hands and hips, then your hips and hands will work together through the ball, and you won't get any yips. And you've been... Yes, some problems with that. So that's why we're here. So we want to we're going to square you up, and we're going to work again with that yardstick, but this time we're going to move the handle back. Okay, so the lesson today is all about starting from the handle end here. So your club head going first there. Yes. Over here. See the difference? Yeah. Just ever so slight. Yeah. And that puts the club into a swinging motion right from the beginning. If the club head goes first, you're not swinging it, you're using the muscles and you're pulling it back, and the tension creeps in, and then you've got to try to find your swing somewhere after that. Yeah, in the middle of all that. Yeah. Not so good, even if you're Irish. Okay. Thanks, Peter. Okay. So happy Christmas, and we're going to get this chip and run first. Okay.